Hello everyone, Professor Lohit here. Today we're going to see the construction of highway embankment. So after the alignment is finalized and settled for the construction of new highway, the subsequent stages involve are like design of the geometric features, then choice of the pavement type, then you have to do the soil investigation along the alignment, then investigation testing of construction material which you're going to use for the pavement construction, design of drain system, and structural design of the pavement and other structures. Okay, even the bridges also come into the picture. All these aspects have to be covered in different what stages. So the highway construction, when you talk about the highway constructions, consists of like earthwork for the preparation of the road, the first step, like what you call formation, then construction of the road drainage facilities, construction of cross drainage structures, construction of the pavement structures. Okay, and all these are executed as per the at the site as per the design. So when you talk about the earthwork, it includes what the construction of embankment using the local available material or the soil, then excavation for the road trenches and cutting and grading, adequately compacting the what the surfaces of the cutting. Then excavation of the earth is also done for the providing the longitudinal drainage also, like we call the side drains and the cross drainage structures. Then lastly, the construction of what the subgrade using the selected soil before taking up the construction of the subsequent layers, whatever which are going to come into the above layer. So when the first layer is what embankment is nothing but here. So this is the embankment. Okay. Then on this there will be the subgrade. Then there will be drainage layer like GSB and all. Now above that shoulder and the subsequent layers. This is in case of the embankment. In case of the cut section, you have the drainage here. In case of the cut section, this looks like this. Here you have the different layer, you have to compact them and you have to provide here longitudinal drainage so that the water shouldn't seep in into the pavement layers. So today we are going to see the construction of the embankment. So the highways is generally what design and construction such a formation level is above the general ground level and also subsequently above the highest water table. So therefore, the vertical alignment of the highway is planned such that generally the pavement is laid over an embankment. And this is however due to the topographical variations and the site conditions at certain stretches it may be necessary to construct the even highway cutting below the existing ground level. Okay, let us start with the construction. So first thing is what are the materials required for the highway embankment. So here the materials are considered suitable for the construction of embankment are soil, muram, gravel and a mixture of these which are obviously free from the organic matter such as stumps like roots, rubbishes or such as organic ingredient like decaying or deteriorate. And here the maximum permissible size of coarse material or stone aggregate for the construction of embankment of fill leaves has to be maximum 75 millimeter. So how the essential requirement of soil properties considered suitable for the highway embankment of construction, then as per the IRC specifications, the liquid limit has to be less than 70%, plastic index has to be less than 45 45%, free swelling index has to be 50%, and the maximum dry density on the compaction, that too on heavy compaction or the modified proctor, should not be less than what 152 kg per centimeter cube for embankment of height or up to 3 meter. If it is greater than 3 meter, then it's going to be 160 kg per meter cube. Clear? So next it's all about the construction. So the highway embankment is generally constructed using what locally available materials or soils which fulfill the what this above specified required material for the highway construction. So the how the embankment is what is constructed by what, first you have to spread the loose soil, compact the same at optimum moisture content of the soil in a layers. That is what you do in modified proctor test in a laboratory, and same thing you do in a site by using the like compaction equipments like shift footed, vibrating roller, pneumatic rollers. So the compacted thickness of each layer generally varies from 100 to 300 mm. That's also depend on the several factors such as what kind of the compacting equipment you're using, soil type, density to be achieved, and other specification in that regards. So each layer is compacted by what rolling at OMC. OMC in the sense optimum moisture content of the soil to desired density before the next layer is laid. Suppose if I'm laying first 150 mm thickness, okay, this thickness has to be achieved as per as the moth 95% in terms of maximum laboratory dry density. Clear? Unless until this 95% of dry density is not achieved, the next layer is not laid here. It has to be compacted up to the 95% of the dry density. The next depend upon its compaction like equipment and all or soil property. The next layer is laid that I already mentioned that it varies between 100 to 300 mm thickness, and then this step by step the embankment is constructed. So I will repeat one more time. The selected what the loose soil is spread to uniform thickness using the appropriate equipment over the what prepared ground. The thickness of loose soil is decided as to obtain the specific compacted thickness of the layer, determining the what kind of the portfolio using. The next, if you want, you can use the additional water required to spray as to obtain the OMC. Because why? Once what happened, usually the road construction work happens in the day time. In that, even the losses has to be seen, that evaporation losses. The moment the whatever spread the water on that, it will evaporate due to the heat, humidity and all. That has to keep into mind and add the more water concentration in that. Even if it is fell the less or it is not able to be the OMC, then add the more, spray the more water there. Okay, in some conditions, for rare situation, the field moisture content of soil happens to be higher than the OMC. Okay, in that necessary to delay the what construction until the soil rise to a level of OMC content before the compaction. After that, the soil has to be with the added water is mixed thoroughly using the appropriate equipment, so the water get distributed into soil layer uniformly. Then mix the soil and spread again uniformly thickness. Okay, then the soil layer is compacted by the rolling using a selected equipment to obtain the specified density. So after ensuring the last layer, whatever this compact desired density, the next layer of the soil is spread over the already compact layer and water is added, mixed and compacted as mentioned above. And this is repeated until the desired height of the embankment is achieved. So in this way, the thickness of the embankment is achieved, the height of the embankment is achieved layer by layer compaction. Clear? So once you construct this, now who is going to give the quality of the equipment before coming to the site, and after the compaction you achieve the 95% of density. For that you have the quality control check during the construction of the highway embankment. Here the quality control check, the first is what are the representative soil sample collected like from the borrow pit area for the construction of the highway embankment is subjected to the relevant laboratory test, so as to check the values of like liquid limit, plastic index, freeze welding index, and any soluble sulfate content, organic matter is available inside the soil mass, that you have to see it. The next is what laboratory compaction test has to be carried out to check the OMC and the MDD of the soil. Okay, these are the required what we mentioned it in a material requirement for the embankment. The same test has to be priorly done here. The next, when look into for the OMC and MDD for the particular soil. Then field moisture content of the loose soil after the spreading to desired thickness is determined by the rapid test method. So to decide extra quantity of water to be added to bring the OMs of the soil or not. After that, the adding the additional water is required and mixing thoroughly the moisture content, again check it rapid method to ensure that OMs is achieved. Okay, the once after the soil layer is adequately rolled, then you have to check the field density and the moisture content determined by one of the approved methods. Okay, in case the average dry density is less than specified value, that is 95% of the standard density, further rolling is carried until the desired density is achieved. Clear? And the dry density of each compact layer is to be checked at the rate of 1 or 2 samples per 1000 meter square compacted area, or as specified by the MOR specifications. These are the quality control you have to check. So in examinations, if they ask for the what detail explain the step by step or they explain the construction of embankment, here you have to come up with the 3 steps. One is the material, go to the required, then you are going to go for the construction steps, then lastly the quality control. Clear? Okay, hope you understand this, and I will stop this video here. Thank you for your patience.